I am grateful for this new day. Every morning when you open your eyes, before you even reach for your phone or think about your to-do list, pause for a moment and say these words. I am grateful for this new day. Why is this important? Because gratitude is the foundation of inner peace, happiness, and success. When you start your day with gratitude, you are training your mind to see abundance instead of lack. You are telling your spirit that life is not just about the struggles and the challenges you face, it's also about the blessing of simply being alive. Think about it. How many people went to bed last night but never woke up this morning? Yet, you are here. You've been given another chance to breathe, to live, to love, to try again, and to write another page in the story of your life. Too often, we wake up with stress. We wake up already worried about what we must do, about deadlines, about people's expectations, about money, about responsibilities. But gratitude shifts that mindset. Gratitude says, yes, I have challenges, but I also have blessings. Gratitude says, yes, life is not perfect, but I'm thankful for another opportunity to keep going. When you wake up and consciously say, I am grateful for this new day, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind. Instead of carrying yesterday's burdens into today, you create space for new possibilities. You open yourself up to solutions, ideas, and opportunities that you might have missed if you had started the day with a heavy heart. Gratitude doesn't remove challenges, but it changes the way you carry them. Instead of feeling like a victim of life, you begin to feel like a student of life. You learn to see every experience, good or bad, as part of your growth. Say it with conviction. I am grateful for this new day. And don't just say it. Feel it. Look around. Be grateful for the breath in your lungs. Be grateful for the sunlight that touches your face. Be grateful for the people who love you, for the lessons you've learned, and even for the struggles that have shaped you. Every single thing you've gone through has brought you here to this moment, and for that, you must be thankful. Gratitude is powerful because it multiplies. The more you focus on what you already have, the more you'll begin to attract. The more you say, I am grateful for this day, the more reasons you will find throughout the day to be grateful. Gratitude is like a magnet. It pulls positivity toward you. So, tomorrow morning, before you scroll, before you rush, before you complain, pause. Put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and whisper to yourself, I am grateful for this new day. Let this be your first thought. Let this be your foundation. Because a day started with gratitude is a day started with power. I am in control of my thoughts and my emotions. Every morning when you rise, you must remind yourself, I am in control of my thoughts and my emotions. Why is this so important? Because your thoughts are seeds and your emotions are the soil in which those seeds grow. If you allow negativity, fear, and doubt to dominate your inner world, then those seeds will grow into weeds that choke your potential. But if you consciously choose empowering, uplifting thoughts, then you will cultivate a garden of peace, clarity, and determination. Too many people wake up and immediately hand over control of their mind to the world. They pick up their phone, scroll through messages, dive into social media, and let other people's opinions, news, and negativity dictate their emotions for the day. Without realizing it, they surrender their mental and emotional state to forces outside themselves. But you must be different. You must declare every morning, my mind belongs to me, my emotions belong to me. I am the master, not the victim. When you affirm this, you begin to walk the path of true freedom. Life will always throw challenges at you, delays, disappointments, conflicts, unexpected losses. But your inner dialogue determines whether these challenges defeat you or refine you. If you allow anger to control you, you will lash out. If you allow fear to dominate, you will hide from opportunities. If you let sadness consume you, you will quit before you even start. But if you take control of your thoughts and emotions, you reclaim your power to respond wisely, calmly, and courageously. Think of it like steering a ship. The winds may blow, the waves may crash, but if the captain has firm hands on the wheel, the ship will still reach its destination. You are that captain. Your mind is the wheel. Your emotions are the sails. If you steer with awareness, you will not be lost in the storm. You will harness it to push yourself forward. So every morning, center yourself. Before you face the world, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and affirm, I choose peace. I choose clarity. I choose strength. I will not let anger control me. I will not let fear hold me back. I will not let negativity poison my spirit. My emotions serve me. They do not rule me. When you start your day this way, you begin walking with confidence instead of doubt, with calmness instead of chaos. You gain the ability to pause when triggered, to think before reacting, and to redirect your energy toward growth instead of destruction. Because at the end of the day, no one can control your inner world but you. So rise each morning with this truth burning in your heart. I am in control of my thoughts and my emotions. That is how you build a life of stability, strength, and unshakable peace. I am grateful for what I have. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can carry with you into the day. When you wake up and say to yourself, I am grateful for what I have, you are choosing to focus on abundance rather than lack. You're shifting your energy away from what's missing, what's broken, and what's imperfect, and instead, you're choosing to recognize the blessings that already surround you. It doesn't matter if your life feels far from where you want it to be. You may not have the dream job yet. You may not be in the ideal relationship. You may not be driving the car you envision. But gratitude says, even now, I have enough. Even now, I am blessed. And when you begin each morning with this mindset, your day unfolds with a sense of peace and positivity that nothing can shake. Think about it. How often do we wake up and immediately start worrying? The bills that need to be paid, the deadlines we have to meet, the things we still don't have. This way of thinking steals our joy before the day has even begun. But when you stop, take a breath, and remind yourself, I am grateful, you rewire your perspective. Gratitude acts like a key. It unlocks your heart, it softens your stress, and it allows you to see possibilities where before you only saw problems. Gratitude isn't just an emotion, it's a spiritual awakening. It lifts you above the noise of the world. When you wake up grateful for the small things, the breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, the food on your table, you start carrying a higher vibration, and that vibration attracts more blessings into your life. Because here's a powerful truth. What you focus on expands. If you focus on lack, you'll see more lack. If you focus on gratitude, you'll see more reasons to be grateful. Start small. When you open your eyes in the morning, name 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe it's your health, just your family, or simply another chance to live. Speak it out loud. I am grateful for this day. I am grateful for the lessons I will learn. I am grateful for the opportunities waiting for me. By doing this, you're not just reciting words, you're programming your spirit with positivity. Gratitude is also a shield. Life will throw challenges at you, but a grateful heart can withstand storms. When difficulties come, instead of asking, why me? You begin to ask, what is this teaching me? And that shift transforms your struggles into stepping stones. So tell yourself every single morning, I am grateful for what I have. Let that be your anchor. Because gratitude doesn't just prepare you for a better day, it prepares you for a better life. I choose to be positive no matter what. Every single morning, before you step into the world filled with distractions, challenges, and sometimes negativity, you must declare to yourself, I choose to be positive no matter what. You see, positivity is not just a personality trait. It is a conscious decision, a mindset you cultivate. Life will not always hand you sunshine. There will be storms, there will be cloudy days, there will be setbacks. But how you choose to respond to those storms determines your inner strength. Saying, I choose to be positive no matter what, is like putting on spiritual armor. It protects your peace, it shields your joy, and it keeps your energy unshakable. Think about it. How many times do small irritations steal your mood? A traffic jam, a rude comment, a delayed opportunity? Suddenly your whole day feels ruined. But when you anchor yourself in positivity every morning, you rise above those small irritations. You say, "This may bother me for a moment, but it will not control me." That is the power of consciously choosing positivity. Positivity is not about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. No. It's about facing reality with strength and faith. It's about saying, "Yes, I see the challenge, but I also see the possibility. Yes, I see the pain, but I also believe in the healing. Yes, I see the difficulty, but I also know I am capable of overcoming it." That's the mindset of a strong soul. And let's be real, negativity is everywhere. People complain, news spreads fear, social media compares you to others, and sometimes even your own family or friends can project their doubts on you. But when you choose positivity every morning, you rise above all of it. You stop absorbing toxic energy and you start radiating light. People begin to notice that there is something different about you. They wonder, why does nothing seem to shake them? Why do they smile even under pressure? It's because positivity has become your spiritual choice, not just an occasional mood. Understand this, positivity is not weakness. It doesn't mean you allow people to walk over you. It means you carry strength and peace inside you that cannot be stolen. When others bring darkness, you shine brighter. When others give up, you keep going. When others complain, you find solutions. So every morning, look in the mirror and remind yourself, today, I choose to be positive no matter what comes my way. That declaration will shape how you talk, how you walk, how you handle stress, and how you influence others. You'll notice that your energy attracts opportunities, relationships, and blessings that negativity would have blocked. Because here's the truth, life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. And positivity is the strength that makes your spirit unstoppable. I forgive myself and others. Every morning, one of the most powerful affirmations you can whisper to your soul is, "I forgive myself and I forgive others." These words hold the energy of freedom, peace, and release. Forgiveness is not about letting someone off the hook for what they've done to you. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself from the heavy chains of anger, guilt, resentment, or shame that weigh down your spirit. Think about it. How many times do we wake up with the ghosts of yesterday still haunting us? Maybe it's a mistake we made years ago. Maybe it's a harsh word we said to someone we love. Or perhaps it's the betrayal, disappointment, or disrespect someone else inflicted upon us. Without realizing it, we carry these wounds into a brand new day. They cloud our vision, they affect our energy, and they stop us from fully embracing the opportunities in front of us. But when you start your morning with forgiveness, you wipe the slate clean. You tell yourself, "Today, I refuse to let yesterday define me. Today, I let go of the poison so I can live free." Forgiving yourself is often the hardest step. We are our own harshest critics. We replay mistakes in our minds over and over again, punishing ourselves long after the lesson has been learned. But the truth is, you are human. You are learning. You are growing. Every mistake you've made has taught you something, shaped you into someone wiser, stronger, and more resilient. So when you look into the mirror in the morning, remind yourself, I am not my past mistakes. I am not my failures. I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now. And I give myself permission to move forward. And then turn that same grace outward. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Resentment only eats away at you, our joy. You don't need to excuse what they did. You don't need to welcome them back into your life. But you do need to release the bitterness because it's weighing you down more than it's hurting them. Forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Imagine how much lighter your mornings would feel if you woke up free from guilt, free from grudges, free from the heavy baggage of the past. Imagine how much more energy you would have to invest in your dreams, your goals, and your happiness. That's the gift of forgiveness. So every morning, before you step into the world, take a deep breath and tell yourself, I forgive myself, I forgive others, I choose peace, I choose freedom. Because life is too short to start your day with chains. Instead, start it with wings. Today, I choose peace. Every morning, before the chaos of the world begins to pull you in different directions, you must look at yourself in the mirror and affirm, today, I choose peace. Why is this so important? Because peace is not something that comes from outside. It's something you cultivate within. The world will always have noise, distractions, and negativity. You can't control what people say. You can't always control what happens around you, but you can always choose how you respond. And that choice is what defines the quality of your day and ultimately the quality of your life. When you wake up and consciously choose peace, you are making a declaration that no matter what storms come your way, you will not allow them to steal your calm. Peace is not weakness. Peace is strength. It takes strength to stay calm when others try to provoke you. It takes courage to stay centered when life throws challenges at you. And it takes wisdom to realize that protecting your inner peace is more valuable than winning every argument or proving every point. Think about how often small irritations ruin entire days. Someone cuts you off in traffic, and suddenly you carry that anger for hours. A colleague makes a negative comment, and you replay it over and over in your mind. But when you begin your day with the mindset of peace, you learn to let go. You learn to remind yourself, this moment will not control me. This negativity does not deserve my energy. Choosing peace every morning is also about slowing down and living with presence. Too many of us wake up already rushing, already worrying, already stressed about things that haven't even happened yet. But when you center yourself in peace, you remind yourself that life is happening right now, that every breath, every moment, every interaction is precious, that you don't have to live in constant fight or flight mode. And reads the truth, peace is powerful. A peaceful mind can think clearly. A peaceful heart can love deeply. A peaceful spirit can endure challenges without breaking. When you begin your mornings with peace, you carry an energy that not only transforms your own day, but influences everyone around you. People feel it. They sense your calm. They notice your ability to handle difficulties without collapsing. And that presence inspires others. So every morning, tell yourself, I choose peace today. I choose to protect my energy. I choose to respond with calmness, not chaos. I choose to be still inside, even if the world outside is loud. Because at the end of the day, your peace is your power. Guard it, nurture it, and never give it away cheaply. As we come to the close of this journey, I want you to pause for a moment and realize the magnitude of what you've just learned. These 9 powerful affirmations are not just words. They are spiritual keys, daily anchors, and guiding lights that have the power to shape the course of your life. Every morning when you open your eyes, you are not just waking up from sleep, you are awakening to a new chapter, a new possibility, and a new opportunity to rise higher than before. Life will always bring challenges. You will face storms, you will encounter resistance, and there will be days when you feel like the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders. But when you choose to start your day with conscious intention, when you decide to declare truth, strength, and positivity over your life, something miraculous begins to happen. The universe responds, your energy shifts, your mind begins to align with your spirit, and suddenly you find yourself stronger, calmer, and more resilient. These 9 things are not simply to be spoken. They are to be believed, lived, and embodied. When you say, I am worthy, you are breaking the chains of doubt. When you remind yourself, I am strong, you silence the voice of fear. When you affirm, I will live with gratitude, you attract abundance into your life. These morning declarations are a spiritual armor, a shield that protects you from negativity, and a compass that keeps you aligned with your true purpose. Think about it. How many people wake up and immediately dive into stress, scrolling through their phones, worrying about yesterday's mistakes or fearing tomorrow's uncertainty? But not you. You are different. You are choosing to step into your mornings with power, with clarity, and with purpose. And when you do that, you change not only your mornings, you change your entire destiny. Remember, consistency is key. The magic is not in saying these affirmations once in a while. The transformation happens when you repeat them every single day until they become a part of your very being. Until the words you speak become the thoughts you think, and the thoughts you think shape the reality you live. So from this day forward, I challenge you, no, I invite you, to make a commitment to yourself. A sacred commitment that every morning, before the world demands your attention, before you let fear or doubt creep in, you will take a moment to tell yourself these 9 things. And as you do, watch how your life begins to unfold with greater peace, greater strength, and greater joy. The truth is simple, my friend. Your mornings set the tone for your life. And when you speak life, faith, and love into your mornings, your days will follow with blessings, opportunities, and victories. So rise tomorrow with a renewed spirit. Speak these truths into your soul and walk boldly into the day, knowing that you are guided, protected, and destined for greatness. This is your new beginning. This is your awakening. And it all starts every morning with the words you choose to declare